Well, it looks like it rained all night again, which means things at the pit are getting pretty slow, but it's also qualifying day, and that means things on the track are starting to get really fast.
With like the stump sections with the big holes, everything's breaking up. I feel like the high-speed compression is like, it's no like end support.
Okay.
And even on like the takeoffs of some like of the wooden kickers, you can feel it like
You think you're going in too deep
at the end stroke.
Okay. Actually, hold that for just a sec.
Looks a little slimy out there.
Oh, it's better than yesterday evening. Like it's watery now, so it's all good. I didn't find it too bad yesterday, so I'm still on dries front and rear. DHR, so.
I think it's quite slow as well.
I used to run it faster, but because this bike is so progressive, it ramps up loads at the end.
Yeah.
So.
This is just gonna make it feel stiff.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna sit and not come back.
Okay.
I mean, if it was me, I would look at that. What spring are you running here?
475.
Just give that a try, right?
Okay.
And we can go right back and just change compression.
Perfect.
But I think it's gonna help you out.
Okay. Thank you.
Cool. We'll see you. He wanted more compression, but it was quite closed already. Like very firm setup, and rebound was super slow. So I think the rebound was just holding it down in the back. So it felt like it was too deep in the travel. So I closed high speed rebound, but opened low speed rebound. Because his high speed was open, his low speed was closed. So just a little bit backwards.
Is there any chance you could have just a quick check of Ellie's foot?
Sure.
Well, like on the jump, like at the end when the fork was completely out, just something like, and not while jumping easy, but when I try to
when you go deep.
No, when I pull to going over, but then when I do it in the parking, like at the end of it,
it doesn't do
nothing.
it.
And it happens the first run, and then the second as well, and so I say, oh, but it's the first time, and so.
You've got time to pull it off, and we'll just go through it. We probably need to go up at 12:30, leave at 12:30, 11:30.
And 1 hour.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah, so I just whip it off and come back.
Yeah,
alright, cool.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Yeah, it's something to do with rebound, yeah.
Maybe. When she pulled up off a jump in the track twice this morning, she felt a sort of top out. So Mark's going to pull the fork off the bike. We'll quickly go through it before a qualifying run. Because she's felt it twice in the same place on the track, we'll have a look. I think it might be something with the air spring, but we'll see.
Yeah, just replacing the air shaft in Eleanor's fork. She has her qualies really soon, so we're doing a very quick change just to be safe.
At a big slam this morning in the wood section, like fall into my legs, so that was very painful, and my head was a little bit shaky, so not so good. And then did a good adjustment for the second one. That was, I felt good, like ready for quali, but it changed so much, like for quali, like dried up so much, and it was like terrible. Like with the mud tire, it was like slidey at the top, and then the mud was just sticky as hell. So yeah, just like super difficult to ride. was not my run for sure. Like was not my head was not into it, and like did mistake and mistake, went off the tracks and mistake. So no crash, no injuries. So we're gonna do the change we need for tomorrow, and we'll see if we can do something.
Well, yesterday morning was so fun, and yeah, I really had some fun. You know, it was not sticky, it was raining, so it was really good fun. And then when I came back for time training in the afternoon, I wasn't shocked, you know, like the track was so hard, the holes were huge, and I was so disappointed. I had so much fun in the morning, and then it's just too physical. Like the holes are gnarly, and you know, the track goes up a bit and down and up, so it's really physical. It's hard, definitely hard to find the flow, but you know, we are ready for anything that happens, so we are taking it and trying to find some smooth line to be flow.
How many schnitzels have you had in Austria so far?
I didn't have any, like the boys had some, but I don't like to cook fish at home, so I took a nice treat from Leogang at the restaurant, so no schnitzel for me.
One.
Really?
I feel like shit. Yeah.
No.
I've been so good for the last long time. And today just everything added up to a schnitzel.
I was doing good until schnitzel came into the picture.
And gummy snacks.
Okay, I ate 3 full bags of gummy snacks. What's the big deal?
How many schnitzel have you had, Shafe?
The track's still just kind of a mess. It stopped raining and it got warm, and if it stays this way, it's going to change tomorrow. It'll get rutted, holes will get big, and things will get harder, so we might end up making some changes tomorrow. Benoit crushed it in qualies. Pretty sick. Cam, yeah, of course. Pretty, just big gaps though, like, you know, people having a single mistake and it's 10 seconds or something to get going in the mud, so just huge gaps in that timing. I think it'll be a good race tomorrow. I'm excited.
It is getting so close to race day. Obviously we had a pretty slow day today with the weather being the way it was this morning, but things have definitely been turning around and the forecast for tomorrow is looking pretty good. But honestly, it doesn't even matter what the weather does tomorrow. I know that it's gonna be such a fun race to watch. So we will see you tomorrow for the Downhill World Cup at Leogang.